Japan is an incredible country filled with breathtaking landscapes, delicious food, and a rich cultural heritage. However, if you're visiting for the first time, you might accidentally break a few unwritten rules, and trust me, you don't want to be that tourist. From dining etiquette to public behavior, small mistakes can lead to awkward moments. But don't worry. In this guide, we'll go over 11 cultural mistakes you should avoid so you can travel Japan with confidence. Before we dive in, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more travel tips and guides. Now, let's get started. 1. The no-tip rule. Why extra cash can backfire if you traveled in countries like the US or Europe. You're probably used to tipping for good service. In Japan, however, tipping is not expected and can actually be seen as rude. Japanese workers take great pride in their service and don't expect extra money. If you try to leave a tip, don't be surprised if the staff politely refuse or even chase you down the street to return it. Instead of tipping, simply say, "Goku susuma deshita," thank you for the meal. It's a culturally appropriate way to show your appreciation. 2. Tattoo taboos. Why can keep you out? Tattoos have a long and complicated history in Japan. They are often associated with the Yakuza, Japan's organized crime syndicate. Because of this, many onsen, hot springs, pools, and gyms have strict no-tattoo policies. If you have tattoos, you might be denied entry to certain places. However, some onsen allow tattoo cover-up stickers or offer private baths where tattoos aren't an issue. If you have visible ink, check the rules before visiting to avoid any surprises. 3. Cash is king. Mastering the art of money exchange. Japan is one of the most technologically advanced countries in the world, yet it still relies heavily on cash transactions. While major cities like Tokyo and Osaka have more places that accept credit cards, many smaller restaurants, temples, and rural shops only take cash. ATMs that work with foreign cards aren't always easy to find. A reliable option is 7-Eleven ATMs, which are open 24/7 and accept most international cards. Another important tip: never hand money directly to a cashier. Instead, look for a small tray at the counter and place your cash or card there. This small but polite gesture is the standard way to handle transactions in Japan. 4. Japanese-only restaurants. When you might be turned away, it may come as a surprise, but some restaurants in Japan do not allow foreign customers. This isn't necessarily because they dislike tourists, but rather due to concerns about language barriers or maintaining a specific atmosphere. There's no easy way to tell if a restaurant is Japanese only, but a common sign is a polite hand wave from the staff, signaling that you should leave. If this happens, don't take it personally. Simply find another restaurant. There are plenty of great places to eat in Japan. 5. Chopstick etiquette. Avoiding common blunders. Chopsticks are more than just utensils, they carry cultural meaning. If you don't use them properly, you might unknowingly offend someone. Here are some major chopstick mistakes to avoid. Never stick chopsticks upright in rice. This resembles a funeral ritual and is considered bad luck. Don't pass food chopstick to chopstick. This mimics a funeral custom where bones are passed after cremation. Avoid rubbing chopsticks together. It suggests you think the chopsticks are cheap. Don't point with chopsticks. Pointing at people or objects with chopsticks is considered impolite. Don't eat directly from shared dishes. Instead, use the opposite end of your chopsticks to take food and place it on your plate first. Mastering these small details will help you blend in and dine like a local. 6. Shoe sensibilities. Removing footwear the right way. Japan takes cleanliness very seriously, and one of the biggest cultural customs is removing shoes indoors. Many homes, temples, traditional restaurants, and even some hotel lobbies will require you to take off your shoes before entering. Look for a shoe cubby or designated area near the entrance. Often, slippers are provided, and it's expected that you wear them instead of your regular shoes. Just remember, never step on a tatama mat with shoes or slippers. This is considered disrespectful. 7. The business card ceremony. A ritual of respect in Japan, business cards, meisure, are treated with great importance, and exchanging them is almost a ritual. If you're in a business setting, follow these simple rules. Receive the card with both hands. This shows respect. Take a moment to read it. Don't just pocket it immediately. Never put it in your back pocket. Instead, store it carefully in a wallet or card holder. Following these steps will leave a great impression and show professionalism. Bonus tips: small gestures that matter besides these major rules. Here are a few additional etiquette tips that will help you blend in and avoid awkward situations. 8. Never talk loudly on public transportation. Trains and buses in Japan are very quiet, and talking loudly is considered rude. 9. Don't eat while walking. While street food is popular, it's generally expected that you eat it in one spot rather than while walking around. 10. Pour drinks for others first. When drinking with friends or colleagues, pour drinks for others before refilling your own glass. If you don't want more to drink, leave your glass full, otherwise, it will get refilled. 11. Respect personal space. Japan is a country where people value personal space, so avoid standing too close to others, especially in public places. Japan is an amazing country with a deep and beautiful culture. By understanding these customs, you'll not only avoid awkward moments, but also gain the respect of locals and experience Japan more authentically. Now that you know the top 11 mistakes to avoid, you're ready to travel with confidence. Did any of these surprise you? Let me know in the comments. And before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more travel tips and guides. Happy travels, and enjoy your adventure in Japan.